Oh, okay. Hey! Whew. Okay, that was the best way to finish the game. Hey everyone, it's GBPRT, and this is going to be another Pauper League video, where we are going to play Glitter Affinity. Yeah, if you can beat them, join them. I love Affinity is a cool deck, obviously super strong, and has been insane for a long time now. So I wanted to just give it a shot. I love the idea of playing a bunch of small creatures to put all that glitters. So I wanted to give it a shot and see what it's all about. So this list, the common list that we see right now, playing with 2 Leave No Trace in the sideboard for the mirror match. And then we have for against the red decks, which is slightly, we struggle a bit with Affinity to play against red decks. So we have the blue Elemental Blast and Hydroblast for a copy of Relic for the Myr matchups, and for Dust to Dust for any Affinity list or synth list. So yeah, so now we're gonna give this one a shot, and hopefully we're gonna trophy that one out. Yeah, so I unfortunately forgot to record the first game, so I'm gonna put it in the last match. Long story short, it was against Wall Combo and I won. So I'm gonna do a little commentary over this game as the last match for this video. But yeah, now we're gonna go start from match 2 and then move to match until match 5, and then start again with match 1 at the end. Okay, now we are into match 2. I mean, here having a Thraben, so if it would have been a blue land, that would have been already better, but I think here we have to mulligan. And here this is actually quite good. Turn 1, Razortide Bridge to Springleaf Drum. It's a bit slow, certainly, but we don't start. And now we're playing against Yahakara again. So potentially they're still on wall combo. So I think mulligan in here again might be better. We don't have a land here, so we have to mulligan on the 4. And now here, yeah, we can keep. We're gonna take away one Ornithopter and one Myr Enforcer. Let's see if we can do something here. Fortunately, mulliganing to 4 is not the best, but yeah, we're gonna start with Darksteel into Ornithopter, and then we're gonna yield. I had a feeling that this is again wall. Exactly. Okay, now we're gonna move to our turn, play an Ancient Den, and then we're gonna tap for 2 to play a. Oops, tap for 1 to play a Frogmite, but we're gonna simply concede if I don't draw anything, any blue source. I think it's not worth it. Now they're gonna be able to play more. Quirion Ranger. They can add a few mana. Winding Ways. Oof. Only 2 cards. But now they can add 2 for Surly Caper. Yeah, this is it. Let's just see. Maybe 1 blue source. No, okay. We're gonna concede and move to game 2. Where we're going to put our blasts, get rid of our Frogmite, and 1 Moon Circuit Hacker. But yeah, twice against the same opponent, same deck. So that was his last game probably, and then now it's his first one. But we will start. That is much nicer, and yes, we're gonna keep. You can play Ancient Den, Springleaf Drum, Ornithopter, and keep open for Blue Blast. I mean, if they play anything red, which I would be surprised, but now they mulligans to 5, so they're in the same pickle that I was last game. But apparently I think they're keeping the mulligans to 5. But really, it is insane how many games I've played so far against Cascade Wall Cascade. In the last few days, I've seen it many times. So we're gonna play 1 Ancient Den for 1 Springleaf Drum. Play the Ornithopter. And then yeah, that's gonna be the turn. We can already play all that glitters next turn. Start swinging with the Ornithopter for 3, 4 even. So I really care, sure, if I get another land. But if I don't, then I can keep them for the Metallic Rebuke. So right now I couldn't pay for the Metallic Rebuke because they improvise, and then I still have to pay for the blue. So I will play for 1 the Springleaf Drum, and then we're gonna pass. Keeping a blue blast again. Now a land would be good. A land would be good, but let's see what can be done. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Not having a land here or anything to do with. Now. Oh, this is problematic. I can still play the... Can I? No, I can't. I think here I'm just gonna play the all that glitters. Anyway, I don't have much else I can do. Really unfortunate. Hopefully, let's hope that they don't have much else either. Otherwise, that's gonna be... Oh, and they have Winding Ways. Exactly the card I did not want them to have. They have Overgrown Battlement, and Jesper Sentinel. Eesh. Oolele. They can play their whole cards right now. I think they can play everything. I'm gonna have to keep Metallic Rebuke for... They have the mana, but hopefully they don't have anything for their combo. Axebane Guardian, Jesper Sentinel. So they have a ton of mana now. I don't think they have anything to do with it. Okay, so I have another land. That's not bad. We're gonna play it. Now the question is, should I just start attacking? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It costs 2. I could then play for 2 the Myr Enforcer, start swinging for 7. They only have 1 card. I think this is my only out, or I keep 1 more turn with the Metallic Rebuke, but they will have to pay 3 more, and Metallic Rebuke is a deck card here. Yeah, let's play the Myr Enforcer, and let's swing for 7. With the Myr Enforcer, we still have something against anything red. I can also swing for 7. They can block with 1 reach creature. They don't, and I'm gonna pass. So what was the only red card? So what is the only card they have? That's the question. Right now they tap for different colors. Ah, crap. This is actually Drift of Phantasm. Yeah, I think this is going to be GG. They go for Vivian's Grizzly. We're gonna Red Blast this one. Wall of Roots. They play the Wall of Roots. The Vivian's Grizzly again. Overgrown Battlement. They don't. They fell to find. Then they pass. All that glitters. That's a great card. They have reach, but obviously we're going to try. They're going to have to block. And then we're going to pass, hoping that they fail to find everything again, which I would be surprising, as they can do it multiple times. But, like, let's see. So do it once. Turn Ranger. Oof, so they can even do it more. We're just going to yield. I think that's going to be it. They failed to find Galvanic Alchemist, and now they can go infinite, so they can win. Okay. Can't see. All right, that was game 2 Unfortunately lost again against Yakara. Okay, we move into match 3 in Samiloon. We are going to start. And then we have to mulligan this end. And then we can keep this one. And we're going to put, I think here, Metallic Rebuke is going to be put on the bottom. Then we're going to play Ancient Den into Gingerbrute, swinging for 1. Passing. Okay. Sacred Cat. So now we are going to play the Darksteel Citadel or Seat of the Synod. I think already playing the All That Glitters might not be the worst. We can start swinging for 4. Either they block or they don't. So I think here, actually, we're going to play the All That Glitters. Next turn, we can put Gingerbrute and Springleaf Drum. And then swing for even more if they don't have an answer to it. Another Plains. Is it White Weenie? Oh, it's White Heroic. Okay, now play an Ornithopter. Play a Darksteel Citadel. Play a Gingerbrute. Play a Springleaf Drum. Make Gingerbrute unblockable for 1. And then we're going to swing for 9. Gaining life right now is problematic. Not gonna lie, but we know what we can sideboard afterwards. We're gonna be able to sideboard the Leave No Trace. It's gonna be amazing against this deck. Now a card draw would be nice. Cartouche of Solidarity. Another cartouche. Now they gain life. They're gaining way too much life. Maybe not swinging next turn is going to be best. We're going to declare the Ornithopter as a blocker. Oh, I could have... I think I just lost the game. I could have won. Sacrifice the Gingerbrute. Gain 3 life. Swing with it. Yeah. Such a mistake. Now we're going to try it again. No. So. We're going to swing for 9. And then we're going to pass. I saw the line right after doing it. That's that's disappointing, but it is what it is. I'm still new to the deck, so I am allowing myself to make mistakes. But now this is definitely the line we're going to take. If it happens, block with Gingerbrute, sacrifice Gingerbrute, and attack for 8 next turn. So they go to combat, swing with Sacred Cat and the Warriors. Move to blockers, declare Gingerbrute as a blocker. We're going to hit OK. Then we are going to sacrifice the Gingerbrute for 2, gaining 3 life. We're going to take 2. Now, hopefully they don't have anything else to play that will hinder my plan. That would just be great. So I can fix the mistake that I made. End step. We go to our turn. I guess I can just play All That Glitters. Doesn't change anything. Now we're going to make him unblockable for 1. Here we go. Okay. Sideboard. Obviously, Leave No Trace in. And 1 Moon Circuit and 1 Frogmite out. Good thing that I was able to save this one. That would have sucked. I mean, here, arguably, we could also add the Relic of Progenitus, since they do play with the graveyard one. I don't remember the name right now, but I don't think it's that necessary. Okay. That's actually quite a good hand. We're going to keep. And then we'll be able to play Darksteel Citadel into Gingerbrute into Ornithopter. Or we play Darksteel Citadel into Springleaf Drum into Ornithopter. Next turn we put all that glitters on the Ornithopter, and then I don't think they have much to do against flyers. And then, well, we also have the Gingerbrute. So the bottom, they mold to 5. Also not bad for us. Okay, so they have a flyer, right? Then it's going to be the opposite. We're going to put everything on Gingerbrute. But still going to do Darksteel Citadel. We're going to put the Ornithopter. We can block the Healer's Arc already. And then we are going to then play the Springleaf Drum. And after the Springleaf Drum, we can already put as well a Gingerbrute. And then we're going to pass. Next turn, we can play all that glitters on Gingerbrute. And swing. Again, having another Gingerbrute will put ourselves in the same situation as last turn, which is amazing. We can just potentially block one of, so they're a big creature with Gingerbrute. So they swing for 1. We will take it. And I'm going to ban Trailblazer. Good card, but they're stuck at 1 land. Okay, so we're going to put another Ornithopter. We're going to tap for 1 white. Tap for 1 colorless. We're going to put, I think here we're going to put everything on Gingerbrute still, so that they, if they want to block, they have to. Or, that's very difficult now, but I think having it possibly unblockable just is better. Ah, gut shot. Okay, I should have put it on Ornithopter. Now I see the mistake that I made. Okay, well, that happens. Now we have card draw, so we'll be able to get that back. At least I hope. So that's why they kept this end. Interesting. It's an interesting mistake that I made. Well, we're going to block. Another Laguna Band, Trailblazer. Okay, so here we can play a Frogmite for free. We're going to move to combat with the 1 Ornithopter here. Now we're going to go to blockers. It's not blocked. So we're going to tap 1 blue using the Frogmite to return the Ornithopter and play the Moon Circuit Hacker, drawing a card. Or do they have another gut shot? They do have another gut shot. Interesting. Okay, now we're going to be able to do it next turn anyway, but they are going down on life. Okay, so now we're going to move to second main phase. We are going to play the Gingerbrute as well as another Ornithopter passing. I'm going to block the Healer's Arc. We're going to move to combat. Swing with the Ornithopter. We're going to pay 1 blue. Returning the Ornithopter. Now, hopefully, their last card in hand is not a gut shot. If it is, it's insane. No, okay. Now we draw. Perfect. Thoughtcast. Good, we need a blue source now. Next turn we can draw. Perfect. Now we're going to play the Ornithopter as well as the Myr Enforcer. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For 1. Then we're going to pass. Then we can start swinging next turn. Okay, so we're going to first draw 2. Play a Razortide Bridge. Move to combat. Then we're going to swing everything. We are going to make Gingerbrute unblockable. Probably wouldn't have been necessary, but doesn't change much right now. So we deal 4, and then we pass. Now we have 2 card draw, so that's amazing. We're going to be able to probably dig into for all that glitters. That would win us the game, I think. Wow, okay. Thoughtcast first. Leave no trace. Amazing. And Metallic Rebuke as well. So I think here I might even just keep Metallic Rebuke so to counter whatever they're going to do next turn. And then next turn we can continue drawing or leave no trace as well. But I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to move to combat again. Swing everything we have. Like this. So not everything we have, but everything we can swing with. They kept the Ealer's Aug as a blocker, so I don't want a Moon Circuit Hacker to die, since we have off one mind. Lower an escape. Triggering. Okay, we can keep it happening. Sure. Now it's a 1/5. It can block the Myr Enforcer. That is okay. All right. Passing. And we're going to pass. Yep, like this. Now we can leave no trace or Metallic Rebuke if they have any spell that will... Yeah, in any case, I think we're in a really good position here. Ealer's Aug. Blocking with one Ornithopter. They gain 1 life. One more blocker. Do we want to Metallic Rebuke this? I think we want to. Or maybe we don't. You know what? Sure, it happens. Another Metallic Rebuke. Okay, so we're going to first, for 1 blue mana, Thoughtcast. All that glitters. Nice. Now, if I do all that glitters on the Gingerbrute, they won't be able to... I can do it on 1 Ornithopter. They will have to block twice, or I can do it on the Gingerbrute, swing now, but then next turn be unblockable. I think that's the line here. We're going to tap the Moon Circuit Hacker, tap, then play all that glitters on Gingerbrute again, hoping that they don't have a gut shot again. But I think that's just the one that secures us the game here, if it resolves. Otherwise, we're still in a good position. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to swing for 11, even for 15. So swing for lethal. They have to block. And next turn, I can simply make him unblockable. Hopefully we draw into more artifact. 1 artifact land, for example, plus lifelink on Acheron Skyguard. Swing for, so they're gonna gain 3 life. We're gonna block 1. We can let the 2 life go through. So they're back at 17. Fragmentize. Yep, it happens. Okay, so now 1 more off 1 mind. Darksteel Citadel. Frogmite for free. 1 Springleaf Drum. Now we have Metallic Rebuke and Leave No Trace. That's what we need and what we want. We're going to move to combat. Swing with Myr Enforcer and Frogmite. Now next turn, if they attack again with the Acorn Skyguard, we're simply going to Leave No Trace, I think, the lifelink. Okay, we're going to declare blockers, put the Ornithopter here, say move to... Now we're going to tap for 1 white and 1 Darksteel Citadel for Leave No Trace on the lifelink. Maybe it was a bit too early to do that, but we have 3 Metallic Rebuke. We can counter absolutely everything that they're going to do afterwards. So Darksteel Citadel. Now we move to combat. And we're going to swing everything, including the Moon Circuit Hacker. And then they can block the Moon Circuit Anchor, but they're still going to take 8 damage. That's what I expected. That's okay. They take 8, and we pass with 3 Metallic Rebuke. Okay, sure. It's a 2/6 now. They scry 1. So again, swinging with the 2 flyers, or maybe not. With only 1. No blocks. And then we're going to pass. Seed of the Synod. Move to combat. And then we're going to swing those 3. Dealing another 4. And they move to combat. And they pass. So we are going to pass as well. Okay, now we are going to move to combat as well. Swing everything again. Okay, we deal 2. Move to second main phase, play a Myr Enforcer for free. And then pass. Here we go, we win the match. Oh, and we're playing against Seidenraken. Yet again. Let's see what he's playing. It's actually not too bad of a hand, to be honest. Because we can Thraben Inspector turn 1. We have then the Metallic Rebuke to counter. I'm going to try this one. I'm going to keep this hand. Okay, so we're going to play Ancient then into Thraben Inspector into Ornithopter. Passing. So Tron, I wonder if he's playing Tron, Alter Tron, which my guess would be that he is. Expedition map. We're going to swing for 1. Okay, I have to get used to the clicking, basically. Seed of the Synod, we are going to play Frogmite for free. Then we're going to move to combat, swing for 1 again. Then we're going to keep the Metallic Rebuke or get rid of the clue token, basically. Depending on what he's going to play. Energy Refractor. Yes, it happens. Golem Foundry. We could make him play tap out for it. Or we can just try to counter something else, but I think this is going to be it already. Blood Fountain. Sure. Sure. We're going to concede this one. We're going to begin sideboarding. So obviously, Dust to Dust are coming in and Relic are coming in. We're going to get rid of the Metallic Rebuke as they create way too much mana. He creates way too much mana with this deck, as well as getting rid of the Frogmite. And we're going to say go with this. I would like to go first. Relic turn 1 is good. Gingerbrute as well. We wouldn't be missing maybe 1 human, but I think having the Relic and a Gingerbrute is already quite okay. So we're going to play Darksteel into Relic. And then we're going to pass a turn. Wizard Rocket. We're going to play the Razortide Bridge. Tap for 1 for Gingerbrute. We're going to move to combat. Swing with Gingerbrute for 1. And then we're going to pass. Okay, we're gonna go to our turn. We're gonna play a Seat of the Synod. We're gonna tap for 1, playing the Thraben Inspector, making a token. We're gonna play for 1 blue off 1 mine, drawing 2. That's not what we wanted to see, but so it's okay. Move to combat, swing for 1, and then we're gonna pass. Okay, we're gonna play a Razortide Bridge. We're gonna play for 1 a Thraben Inspector. Now we're gonna be able to draw. We're gonna play the Ornithopter as well. We're gonna move to combat, swing for 2, and then pass the turn. Now probably going to be a Weather the Storm. Count 5. Sure thing. Okay, move to our turn. We're gonna play for 1 blue. For 1 blue, we're gonna play Thoughtcast. Play the Razortide Bridge. Move to combat. Swing with everything. We're gonna ninjutsu the Ornithopter. Then draw a card. All that glitters, that's amazing. Then in combat, second main, we're gonna play Springleaf Drum as well as Ornithopter. And we are going to pass. Now I wonder what he has. We're gonna pass. Okay. I think we're gonna put it on the Ornithopter. Or the Thraben Inspector. Just so that we don't get move to combat, swing with everything except the Ornithopter. Okay, yes. We're gonna discard an island. Now we're gonna play a Myr Enforcer for free and a Gingerbrute for 1. And we're gonna pass the turn. So Candy Trail, Deadly Dispute. It happens. So there's gonna be crop rotation. Okay. Hopefully another Golem Foundry. Okay. Ashnod Altar. Yes, it happens. Swing for everything. You can make a 3/3 colorless golem to block the Thraben Inspector. You know what? I think I'm gonna crack the clue. Okay, that's all right. We're gonna draw. We're gonna discard the Ornithopter. And then here we are going to tap for 1. We're gonna draw 3, draw 2, play an Ancient Den, play a Springleaf Drum, and then we're going to pass the turn. Now for me, it's a question of when I crack the Relic of Progenitus. Wizard Rocket, they'll be able so he's going to be able to make a bunch of blockers for now, which, yeah, I cannot do much against that. So we have the Myr Retriever. Now with the Ashnod Altar, he has the combo. He has to do it, and I bait it basically into, he has to basically get rid of his, yeah, he's going for the Myr Retriever, so I have to exile all graveyard, and then I'm going to tap for 1. And then I have another All That Glitters, which I can use on Ornithopter, so I think I'm fine. So no, there's nothing else I can do, so I'm going to yield through this turn. Oh, he has another Weather the Storm. No, a crop rotation. Okay. He's digging. Another Deadly Dispute. Myr Retriever. If he plays another one, then I'm still fine. Chromatic Star. Roran's Grim Search. Yeah. Myr Retriever. Okay, now he has the infinite combo. But... and Weather the Storm. Wow. So, do I have an out? If I draw another, so if I draw 2 All That Glitters, I'm good. So I would need another one. I have a little, I'm not gonna give up here because I have a chance, but I think we're just gonna tell him. Well, that was it. I'm just watching him. We'll watch him and go. We can watch him loop infinitely. I'm just curious that he has another Weather the Storm, so... yeah, the reason why I'm not conceding already is just because, like I said, I have 1 out. I can get 1 more All That Glitters. That would be enough to just win the game. Then a beautiful Weather the Storm, and now he is at... let's see if we would have top decked the All That Glitters. I don't think it would have been enough, but still, it'd be interesting to try it out. Okay, so that was a loss. So now 2-2. But yeah, great game against the Tron Altar. It's actually the next deck I would love to play. I'm fond of this deck, so I'm gonna give it a try as well. Okay, now last match. Let's hope for the win. At least 3-2 is always good. Now we're 2-2. We'd love to finish in a beautiful win here. Okay, here it's actually quite the end, so I'm going to keep. We're going to be able to play Seed of the Synod, Springleaf Drum, Ornithopter, Thraben Inspector. So we're going to get for 1. So we're going to play Seed of the Synod, tap for 1 for Springleaf Drum, play the Ornithopter, tap the Ornithopter for 1 to play the Thraben Inspector. Passing. Turn 2, we play the Razortide Bridge. And then we can swing with a flying Ornithopter for a lot. Actually, the best play here, so, wow, okay. So, if we play the Ancient Den, we can tap the Thraben Inspector. For 1, play a Thraben Inspector. Tap the Seat of the Synod for a Springleaf Drum. Tap the Springleaf Drum. Wow, okay, now that was quite a line. We attack for reswing for 8 in the air, and we pass. Turn 2. Not bad for turn 2. Well, hopefully they don't have anything to destroy my Ornithopter, which I would be surprised if they didn't. But if they did, no, yeah, if they didn't, that's the sentence I wanted to say. But yeah, quite happy with turn 1, with turn 2, and we win. Okay, sideboard. Now I'm pretty certain here 4 Dust to Dust is gonna be important. Maybe Relic. I am not certain about this one, but they seem to be playing a lot of Artifact. So here, I'm thinking either the Frogmite I have to go, or even 2 Frogmite, 2 Circuit Hacker. They're probably going to side in some Artifact. So I'm going to get rid of the 4 Frogmite and then just send that in. Frogmite is always like the card that I feel like has the... Yeah, it has some space in certain matchups, but otherwise is not the craziest. It's not super necessary, basically, what I'm trying to say. You know, like Gingerbrute and Ornithopter, those are great evasion creatures, and are basically almost free. Thraben Inspector comes in with a body and an artifact. Moon Circuit Hacker can help us draw. And yeah, Myr Enforcer being a 4/4 is definitely to our advantage. But 2/2 is not necessarily what we need. I love this end. We're going to be able to play, for example, turn 1 Thraben or into a Springleaf Drum. Then next turn we can play off 1 Mind. Okay, so we're going to play Ancient Den into Thraben Inspector. Passing. So I think it's a version of some sort of a version of Glitters Affinity. We're going to play for 0 this one. We're then going to play the Seat of the Synod. We're going to tap for 1, tapping for the Springleaf Drum. Tapping the Springleaf Drum for a Gingerbrute. Then we're going to play the off 1 Mind, drawing 2. Then passing the turn. Thoughtcast is great. We're going to be able to draw again for 2, and then hopefully get into our all that glitters. Putting it on the Gingerbrute, potentially. Oof. Okay. Seal of Cleansing is definitely a good card against us. We're going to first play a Thoughtcast. Then we're going to play a Darksteel Citadel. We're going to play a Myr Enforcer for free. We're going to tap for 1 for a Springleaf Drum. Tap for 1 for a Thraben Inspector. And then we can play the clue. We can crack the clue later. And then we're going to make the Gingerbrute unblockable. And then we're going to attack for 1. Next turn, we can start also attacking with the Myr Enforcer. Another Frogmite. All that glitters. Okay. We're going to have to block this one. Move to blockers. Now drawing into all his dust would be necessary. Dust to dust, sorry. Metallic Rebuke. Okay, we're going to play the Seat of the Synod. Crack. Clue token. We're going to play the Myr Enforcer for free. And then crack another clue token. Tap a blue for Thoughtcast. Now we can keep enough mana for Metallic Rebuke. Or I could, for 1 blue, get rid of Moon Circuit Hacker. So bounce Moon Circuit Hacker. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to attack with Myr Enforcer. They can block with Frogmite if they want to, or they can kill it with Seal of Cleansing. Now we're going to bounce the Myr Enforcer with Moon Circuit Hacker for dealing 2 damage and drawing 1 card. Okay, so they destroyed it with Seal of Cleansing. That's actually good for us. Now we can play the Myr Enforcer again, and then we can pass. Now it's an 8. They will probably get bigger, but technically right now, if it goes up to 9, we can block it, killing it. That would be our best shot. Oof, another all that glitters. Now Dust to Dust is a must here. Okay, attacking for 9, so we're gonna block everything, killing it. Okay. We're gonna play the Razortide Bridge. We're gonna play the Ornithopter. And then we're going to swing for 1. Move to combat, swing for 1, keeping the Metallic Rebuke now. And then we're going to pass. Thraben Inspector. Sure. Bring it to an 8/8. I mean, all that glitters for us would also mean a good, being in a good position. Okay, we're going to block with the Thraben Inspector. And then they crack the clue. Okay, now Thraben Inspector. We're going to play it. We're going to be able to crack the clue right away. Off 1 mind. We're going to play off 1 mind. We have an Ancient Den we're going to play. We're going to be able to play for 1 a Gingerbrute. And then I guess swing for 1. Or swing even for 2. And then move to combat. Oh no, if I do this, I'm an idiot. And I won't be able to... Yeah, I have to keep it for 1. Whoops. It's okay. Now we have a Metallic Rebuke. A little bit more and I would have completely misplayed this. We're going to block with the Thraben Inspector again. Like this. Now I will not be able to Metallic Rebuke, but they don't seem to be playing anything else. Okay, so we have another Ornithopter. We have a Darksteel Citadel. Now we're going to do the Gingerbrute again. Attack for 2. And pass. This is where anything that draws card or all that glitters would be necessary. Frogmite. Sure. Now the Frogmite is a 11/11. I will block with 1 Ornithopter. Having a bunch of creatures to block is always really good here in this situation. But I need to stop drawing into lands. This is what's happening here. Okay, so we're going to move to combat. We're going to swing for 2 again, giving them unblockable. Unblockable. Attack for 2. Down to 13. Now they have 12, 12. They swing for 12. I will obviously block 1. Go to down to 18. And another Metallic Rebuke. Okay. Then we're gonna make Gingerbrute unblockable. Make Gingerbrute unblockable. We're gonna attack for 2. Going to 11. And then passing. Springleaf Drum, sure. They move to combat. I will block with the Ornithopter. Come on, now I need stop top decking crap. Come on. I believe in you. I believe in the Springleaf Drum. This is not what I need. I am gonna move to combat. Swing for 1. Down to 10. At least if I top deck all that glitters, I win. Ornithopter. Sure. They attack with everything. Move to blockers. We're going to put the Gingerbrute in front of the Frogmite. We're going to say yes to this. And then we're going to sacrifice the Gingerbrute for 3 life. Down to 18. And down to 16. Dust to dust. This is what I wanted to see. Okay. So we're going to move to combat. Gonna make Ginger. You know what? I'm just gonna pass. No, so sorry. Don't pass. Don't pass. So I'm gonna attack with Gingerbrute. I'm gonna make him unblockable. I almost failed here. Again, dust to dust is not an instant. That would be too good. And then, yeah. Perfect. 1 damage, and then move to the second main. 2 white, 1 gray. Dust to dust, targeting Frogmite and Frogmite. Passing. Now we have Metallic Rebuke still. In case they play they top deck something really good. But for now, we are in a really good position again. That's what I like to see. Skyfisher. I mean, I can try to counter it, but they're going to have to be the 3 more, so they will be able to do it. They're probably going to bring back the Thraben Inspector so that they can draw. Journey to Nowhere. Yes, it happens. I wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway. I mean, it would have been tapped out, but then Thraben would have been... Oh, I could have played a bit too quickly there, but it's okay. Sure, Springleaf Drum. Ancient Den. Okay, we're gonna pass. I'm at 15. They can do 3 damage per turn. I just need a good top deck now. Please. That's all I ask. 1 creature. We're gonna try. Oh, I could have tapped. That's why yeah, no, last turn that was not my turn. I should have countered the Core Skyfisher with Springleaf Drum. I forgot that this was improvised. I'm not used to playing Affinity. As you can probably see. I'm really not used to Affinity. Now a draw spell, please. all that glitters. Now, top deck Gingerbrute would be godlike. So let's hope for Gingerbrute now. Yes, it happens. Go, go, go. Yeah, we're gonna yield to this turn. I don't need to do anything. Cannot counter anything. It's if it isn't, please now let it resolve. Like, don't kill me. I deserve it. I deserve it. Please. Combat. Attack. Oh. Okay. Hey. Whew. Okay, that was the best way to finish the game. Okay, so like I said, I forgot to record the first match basically. So against Yahakara against Wall Combo. So this is going to just be a little commentary over the match. There was a match 1, which I ended up winning 2-1. So if you want to skip, you can also. So hey everyone. All right, so this was the recorded match. We're gonna go through it together. It's a little recorder commentary over the speed up version of it. So yeah, let's go through it. So I did start. First end was okay. However, realized that the lack of white mana was a little bit risky, but with a Springleaf Drum, that was all right. So they played a Cerulean Caretaker. Was then able to play the Thraben Inspector and then play off 1 mind for 1. Yeah, so the turn turn 1 was so match 1 was definitely a really good game. Then we had already the Myr Enforcer as well, and then, yeah, it was definitely the good first game. So then we ninjutsu the 2 creatures to draw 2 cards, which we then were able to play Thraben Inspector again, then play Thoughtcast, and the 2 Myr Enforcer. We drew it to a Frogmite and played a Frogmite as well. Yeah, this matchup, I mean, against Wall Combo, it's always the same thing. Any matchup is basically the same. If you aggro, you basically can win. If before they combo out, but if they combo, then it's really difficult to win. So yeah, first game we overflowed the board, and without even having glitters there, we were able to win the game, having 2 with the Moon Secret Hacker again to draw even more cards. They decided to just concede. Then we went into game 2, where I decided to mulligan the first hand because it was just basically only lands. So we kept the second one, which was a great idea in the end because we were able to play many cards. I kept the Ornithopter in my hand in case they had something to remove it. I didn't want to have it out there yet, which I think might have been a mistake. I mean, in the end, it's not a gigantic mistake looking at the cards that I'm drawing, but I would have potentially be able to swing with Ornithopter with all the glitters already, so that would have already been able to put pressure. Because as you can see, they are playing everything, and they were able to Breath Weapon, which for me meant the end right away, and I conceded. Quick game, and I think I'm getting better at conceding in the right time and not waste too much time. And then we have the game 2, where I start with the sand because 3 land and Hydroblast to protect us from the Breath Weapon was just for security. And then Thraben Inspector, Springleaf Drum, and Moon Secret Hacker again we drew. They did not want to block, so they couldn't because of the Gingerbrute unblockable. So yeah, we just played our hand, kept the Blue Blast, but now having all that glitters, that put us in a really good position, especially having Gingerbrute as well for all that glitters. But it cannot be blocked. And a wall combo, doing wall combo stuff, just putting a bunch of creature. They were in a really good position with Galvanic Alchemist as well in there, but being able to just put a unblockable 10-10 turn at that turn 4 that was good for us. And now they did put themselves in a situation where they could draw multiple cards with Third Path Savant, but having only a few ways to untap. Like they could not untap everything. Yeah, so because they could not untap more and drew mana and go infinity here basically, which they could have been able if they would have a blue source here, for example, or one more untap would have been the case, but we ended up he ended up conceding and we won this match 2-1. All right, so this was Glitters Affinity. What a wonderful way to finish this this league. So we finished 3-2, losing once against Wall Cascade Wall combo and as well as Alter Tron against Satan, which he is good with this deck as well. So I'm really happy for him that he won this one. But yeah, all in all, obviously this deck is really strong. The amount of card draw for cheap that you have and playing creature for free that becomes so big is just crazy. But so definitely has its weak sides, but otherwise quite a strong deck. I did a few mistakes as well. Needs to be improved. I felt like my sideboarding here is relatively easy and straightforward, so it's not too much of a problem. But now I definitely misplayed some of the interaction, like with Metallic Rebuke, with countering and so on. But all in all, it was a good league. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And otherwise, we're going to see each other in the next video.